like you were born to own the sky. But baby, stars don't light alone. I lit you bright from bone to bone. I taught you grace, I fed your flame, gave you the rhythm, gave you the name. They saw the shine, they cheered your face, but never knew who set the stage. I made you shine, I lit your way, I built your dawn from my own grave. You took the crown, forgot the fire, but I was the match in your empire. You speak like all you've got is yours, but I was rain that fed your shores. I bled behind your every song, but credit fades when love is gone. Now you glow when new eyes stare, but baby, shine don't mean you care. I dim for you, I let you blind, but don't forget who made you shine. I made you shine, that's truth and flame. You rose on echoes of my name. So if they ask where you began, tell them the truth, it came from my hand. Ooh, ooh, I stepped into the quiet room, moved like the flowers start to bloom. You hadn't played a single note, but I was swaying, full of hope. I turned in time with dreams not real. You hadn't learned the way to feel. You watched me move, then turned away and left the dance for some other day. I danced before the song began, gave you rhythm, gave you chance, but music can't wait for unsure hands. I danced, and you just watched me stand. You came back with chords and lines, with velvet steps and borrowed rhymes. But I was tired, my feet grown still. No song can move a soul that's filled. I don't regret the steps I made, the way I spun, the love I gave. But love that lingers in delay will always lose its will to stay. I danced before the song began, spun in silence, all I had. Now you play, but I won't sway. That dance was mine, not yours to say. Oh, oh. a soul that's filled. We've said these words 100 times, each one softer than the last line. Doors were closed but never locked. We always left a key in thought. I've packed my heart, then turned around, waited for your voice, your sound. But silence speaks much louder now, and I no longer ask you how. It's not the first goodbye, but baby, it's the last. I'll try. I used to hope, I used to bend, but even circles come to end. You love me best when I'm half gone, then beg me back when I've moved on. I stayed too long in maybe's shade, but shadows fade when truth is made. This time no speech, no crying rain, no angry storm, no sweet refrain, just quiet steps and closing air. I'll leave you in the love you wear. It's not the first goodbye, but now I've learned to walk, not lie. You'll call again, I won't reply. I left for real this time. Goodbye. You love me best when I'm half gone, then beg me back when I've moved on. I stayed too long in maybe's shade, but shadows fade when truth is made. This time, no speech, no crying rain, no angry storm, no sweet refrain. At last, the weight began to lift. Now with rage, just quiet shift. No more checking for your name, no more dancing in your flame. At last, I slept through all the night without your ghost beneath the light. I didn't cry, I didn't plead, I just stopped planting what won't see. didn't break me, just delayed the love I could've gave to me someday. But now I see the sky unfold, and baby, this is worth the cold. At last I let go, left behind what hurt me slow. I didn't win, I didn't lose, I just chose what I should have chose. The glass is cold, the night is still, whiskey sweats on the windowsill. I poured it slow, like I once did. When your goodbye still had no lid. That chair you loved is gathering dust, still leans like you, never quite just. And in the hush, the walls lean near, as if they're waiting for you here. Whiskey on the windowsill, golden quiet liquid will. I raise the glass but not to cheer, just to feel like you were near. No toasts, no fire, no sweet refill, just me and whiskey on the windowsill. The curtains dance, the moon slips in, like memory, wearing your old grin. I light a match, it flares then dies, like every truth behind your eyes. Whiskey on the windowsill, no songs, no rush, no thrill, just silent sips and echo pain. In every drop I taste your name. You left, but somehow I sit still, with nothing but whiskey on the windowsill. Maybe I'll sleep before the dawn, maybe by then you'll be all gone. But till this bottle's out of light, I'll keep you here, just for tonight. Whiskey on the windowsill, one last ghost I choose to feel. I don't move, I don't forget, I just sip the silhouette. You're gone, but baby, I am still right here, with whiskey on the like brand new. I bought it for that promised night when you said you'd hold me tight. The lace still smells of sugar rain, perfume I wore to hide the pain. Heels in the box, dream on the floor next to the dress I never wore. The dress I never wore for you still waits beneath the silver moon. It never danced, it never swayed, just whispered softly where it lay. I held my breath behind that door for love. And the dress I never wore, I tried it on one silent day just to see if hope still stayed. But tears don't match with midnight blue, and mirrors don't lie like you do. The dress I never wore for you still hangs with every almost true. A hem that's stitched in quiet ink, a dream too pretty, too easy to break. I waited long, but not no more for you. And the dress I never wore. Maybe someday someone will see this old blue dress and dance with me. But even then I'll feel the thread of love that lived but died unread. The dress I never wore for you will never walk an aisle true. It stays where heartbreak. He played it cool, just 3 chords deep, strummed my heart like it was cheap. Said, baby, this one's just for you. But I heard that line in verse 2. He knew the notes, he knew the key, but not the truth inside of me. He sang it sweet, looked in my eyes, and wrapped my soul in lullabies. 3 chords and a lie, that's all it took to make me cry. A simple song, a soft disguise. on. I clapped along, I played the fool. Now that song plays in empty rooms. Three chords and a lie still echo in my alibi. I told my friends I'm doing fine, but that refrain still haunts my spine. He kissed me once, then waved goodbye, left nothing but three chords and a lie. Now I don't trust a singer's smile or guitar strings with too much style, 'cause I've been burned by harmony that rhyme too well to be real to me. Three chords and a lie still playing neath this moonlit sky. I hum along, I know the tune of a love that ended far too soon. So here I sit, can't even cry, just singing back those three chords and a lie. I found it in the pocket of my coat, a little brass key with numbers wrote. Room 2 and 7, where we once stayed, where love burned hot and slipped away. I drove back slow, no plan, no call, just me in that hallway's faded wall. The lock still turned, the door still creaked, but it was silence that kissed my cheek. The room key still fits, but baby you don't. The bed's still warm from dreams you owned. The lights flicker soft like your last touch, but this space ain't ours, not anymore, not much. I walked right in, but felt the split, 'cause the room key still fits, but you don't. The window breathes that same old view that used to frame just me and you. Now the curtains hang like tired sighs, and I hear your voice in the TV's white lies. The room key still fits, but baby we broke. The walls remember, but the memories choke. The mirror shows a stranger's face where once was fire, now empty space. I turned the knob but lost the grip, 'cause the room key still fits, but not the script. I laid on your side just to see if the mattress still knew me. It did, but it didn't hug back. The room key still fits, so I left it there on the nightstand. with trembling hands, one old box and no more plans. Your letters sat like folded ghosts, whispers from a love that froze. First page said, I'll never leave. Last one barely made me grieve. The fire took 'em page by page, like smoke rolling off our cage. Matches and memories, burning slow, then fast, then free. Every flame a name I knew, every ash a shade of you. I watched them curl, I watched them fall, but the worst ones didn't burn at all.
The wax dripped down on midnight skin, as if it cried for what had been.
But even fire, fierce and wild, can't torch the tears of a faithful child. Matches and memories, striking through our history. You left your truth in ink and lies. Now I send it to the skies. With every spark I broke the chain, but some ghosts still know my name.
I thought I'd feel lighter once they were gone, but the room still smells like holding on.
Matches and memories now flow like ash in front of me. I'm not trying to erase your flame, just stand up, breathe without your name. So here I sit, just me and pain, with matches warm and memories remain. One last light, and it's still you. You didn't leave all at once. You stayed in shadows, slipped in front. A kiss turned cold, a hand went still, but I held on like I always will.
No suitcase by the door that day, just silence. You forgot to say. You smiled less,
You touched me slow, and I knew it then, but couldn't let go.
This is the long goodbye blues, where love don't shout, it just refuses. It fades in whispers, not in cries. It dies in halves, not lullabies. You left the room, but left your shoes, and now I wear these long goodbye blues. You drink your coffee, eyes on gray. You'd say I'm fine, then look away.
maps, no tracks, just empty rooms. I don't hate you, I don't lie, I just miss the way we used to try. You slipped away like morning dew. Now all I hope are long goodbyes. Still here, still saying goodbye. Drop the needle, heard the hiss, that same old song, our first kiss. But somewhere around the second line, the sound got lost, the pitch misaligned. The rain had touched the vinyl sleeve, left warps like scars I can't believe. Now your voice bends, your notes go wrong, like the way you left mid-song. Rain in the record groove, distorted love I can't remove. The melody limps, the rhythm sighs, each skip reminds me of your lies. It used to heal, now it just proves there's rain in the record groove. I played it loud to drown my head, but it cracked like things you said. Every I love you sounds untrue, on wax that weeps just like I do. Rain in the record groove, where sweet turned sharp and soft turned cruel. You left me tracks I can't erase, a soundtrack for this empty place. The vinyl spins but won't improve, it just cries with rain in the record groove. I should've dried it, tucked it tight, but some storms don't come with light, and some good songs, no matter how grand, can't survive the touch of your hand. Rain in the record groove, no way back, no way to move. Don't need no pew or steeple high, no stained glass trying to sanctify. My altar's warm, it smells like gin, but baby, that's where I begin. I light my candles with a match, bartender nods, no need to ask. I bow my head, not out of shame, because this blues got holy fame. Every bar's a church for souls like mine, where broken hearts come to confess in time. We sing in keys of pain and fire. Our gospel comes from lost desire. So pour one more, let mercy lurch, 'cause tonight this bar is my church. The jukebox hums a gospel tune about a woman left too soon. I lift my glass and say amen to every love that won't come again. Every bar's a church with neon grace, a holy hush in every place, where sinners dance and preachers dream, where prayer is poured, not penned in ink. Forgiveness hides in every verse, in the hymn books of this barroom church. I told him I was wrong to stay, then wrong again to walk away. But the booth don't judge, the light don't blind, just lets me cry and stay behind. Every bar's a church when night gets deep, where angels weep and old found sleep. I pray through blues, I sing through pain, and find salvation in soft and slow. The lights were warm, faces bright like before the storm. Laughter rang like bells in flame, but no one paused to call my name. He stood across, glass in hand, smiled like we'd never made a plan. He looked through me like I was smoke, like all we were was just a joke. No one called my name. I stood there still but not the same. I wore the dress he used to praise, but I was lost inside the haze. They poured the wine, they played our song, but I just hummed and moved along. A room so full, yet all alone, like being loved and overthrown. They say